So, according to actually the Minister of Local Authority, that is Daniel Garwe, he has said Harare City Council is currently sitting on 5,000 uh, demolitions, and these demolitions have been ordered by the ZANU PF judiciary officers, and that is the courts of Zimbabwe has actually issued judgments approving these demolitions. We are talking about demolitions where people of Zimbabwe have built their houses using hard earned cash. And when we say ZANU PF of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, or ZANU PF as a political party in general, is a ruthless political party. I can attest to you. We mean it. They know how heartless it is what they're doing. At one point, Superman Duanzira gave them a picture as a ZANU PF, actually, a Politburo member, of how it feels for a 60-year-old to watch the house that he has invested in with millions of US dollars being demolished in front of the children. Just imagine if there are 5,000 homes that would be demolished, how many people are housed in those 5,000 homes, and what would be the status of these families beyond. Remember, these demolitions, they are done without compensation because the government claims they are illegal. And the areas that would be targeted, it's Mbare West, South Lee Park, Caledonia, and Stone Ridge in Harare. These are the areas that would be targeted. 5,000 demolitions that are going to be done under the regime of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Will Zimbabweans sit whilst they watch this being done by this heartless regime? Only time will tell. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. For those who want to watch the video of this audio that I will play, I have uploaded it on Mahlabe Zulu TV, a sister channel of Hlonipani Global News. You should actually be subscribed to that channel. I'm putting a lot of actually content that I cannot put here. Let's listen to Daniel Heartless, Daniel Garwe speaking. Sorry.
I'm so desirous to go and stop a bulldozer from demolishing a home and bound by the law not to interfere. By spirit, I may want not that to happen, but at law, I will be told, don't interfere with the court processes. So please, let's understand that government is not demolishing anything. Sometimes we delay action. Sometimes we back instruction to our local authorities, like the city of Harare, who are now sitting on 5,000 demolition orders from the courts. But we try to explain to citizens, to residents, that please, can you at your own time or within 5 months or 6 months ensure that you have demolished yourself this house that you built, that you bought from Mr. X, who is not the legitimate owner of that piece of land. But people do not listen to that. So please, be the ambassadors for His Excellency in explaining to our neighbors and our relatives that let's not buy land from land barons. And when we are in the Lazarus land, let's not buy land from Masabuku. The law does not allow Masabuku to take this land. And Masabuku are writing on land. Yes, when we are talking out there, we say the land belongs to the chiefs, the land belongs to the president in terms of the law.
Apologies for the break-in transmission. It is beyond my capacity. Let me just take that audio from the top so that you hear what Daniel Garwe said. Let's take it from the...
interfere. So even if I am so desirous to go and stop a bulldozer from demolishing a home, I'm bound by the law not to interfere. A spirit I may want not that to happen, but at law I will be told don't interfere with the court processes. So please let's understand that government is not demolishing anything. Sometimes we delay action. Sometimes we back instruction to our local authorities like the city of Harare, who are now sitting on 5,000 demolition orders from the courts. But we try to explain to citizens, to residents, that please, can you at your own time or within 5 months or 6 months ensure that you demolish yourself this house that you built, that you bought from Mr. X, who is not the legitimate owner of that piece of land. But people do not listen to that. So please, the ambassadors for His Excellency in explaining to our neighbors and our relatives that let's not buy land from land barons. And when we are in the Lazarus land, let's not buy land from Masapu. The law does not allow Masapu to take its land. And Masapu are writing on land. Yes, when we are talking about them, we say the land belongs to the chiefs, the land belongs to the president in terms of the law. It does not belong to the chief. Neither does it belong to a headman, to a village head, or to a headmaster. It does not belong to the chairman of the party in the district. Whichever party it may be, it belongs to the head of state. So we are encouraging all of us as we journey towards ensuring that we secure our land and cure the twin diseases of subdues and land barons. Let's also carry the message home and ensure that we now want to turn ourselves in an upper middle income person. I look at myself every day. Do I look like an upper middle income person? And the answer is yes, I do. And I must make sure that I continue thinking like that and working it. Let's live the president's words of turning this economy into an upper middle income. It can only be done by us.
So you turn I've stopped watching this because it's hogwash. Now this person says, please get this message clear. It is not ZANU PF that is demolishing your house, but it tells you before the bulldozer come, start by demolishing your own house that you bought. They acknowledge that these houses, the land where people built the houses, that land was bought. They acknowledge that that land was bought from the so-called land barons. Don't even buy that story. It's not the land barons that sold. These people accumulated the land from the city council because Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa wants to get all of the land. Even people in rural areas, they are removed from their fathers and motherland. We hear what they are saying. They changed. There is what we call a Lands Act. That Land Act gives the president the powers to own the land. And Mnangagwa is abusing that to mean to say all the land belongs to him. So in simple terms, what he is saying through Daniel Garwe is speaking what he has been told by Mnangagwa, that go and tell them that all the land belongs to me. So people these days in Zimbabwe, especially in Matebeleland, they're busy building in rural homes. And I saw a rural home in that was in Mazowe that was demolished, a rural home. And those people were told that that home, those people who came to demolish the home, they said they were sent by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. So when we say people are not safe under Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, it's not a joke. This is the truth. And we are just imagine 5,000 families in a family whereby they will be having 2 children, or let's say 3 children. So roughly in a normal family that will be having 5 people in those households. You say 5,000 times 5. How many individuals, heads would be affected? If you times 5,000 times 5, I think it's about 25,000 individuals, not less than 25,000 individuals that will be affected by these demolitions. They say city council is sitting on them. So they are pending demolitions. But the stupid Daniel Garwe says is that these are demolitions that are done by ZANU PF. ZANU PF is captured, by the way, the city council through Jacob Mafume. And Jacob Mafume masquerade as a mayor from the opposition. But I think it must be one of the children of Emerson Dambuzo Nangagwa through his concubines, the way he behaves. So we are going to see a lot of these demolitions, and everyone is not safe as long as there is Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is the face of evil in Zimbabwe. We've faced evil under Robert Gabriel Mugabe, but the worst is to come. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing and send us stars.